Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Down. Welcome you to Time Travel Tennis on a Tuesday because both the men's tour here in Roma and the ladies tournament in Indianapolis have more than 32 competitors. We will be doing 6 days of coverage. The Italian Open, the granddaddy of them all, one of the granddaddies of them all, round of 64. There are a couple of absences. There's no Rod Laver and there's no Rafa Nadal. Laver won his third tournament in Deutschland. He has to sit out three tournaments. This is his second. He missed last week in Nassau on Long Island. And Rafa Nadal won last week. So he'll have to miss Italy, Madrid, and Florence. A lot of people are going to be mad that he'll have to miss Madrid, but that's the way the rules are. No exceptions. No exceptions to the rule. Because then he would have to kind of sit out London. But yeah, so he'll be out till the French Open. But, that won't affect his ranking, I don't think. Anyway, with those two guys out, Roger Federer is your top seed, and Don Budge is your number 2 seed. 64 players, they're going to play each other. We will have highlights of the seeded players and all that. Yeah, all the seeded players will get their endings done for. We're going to simulate the wild card matchups, like the non-seeded players. First off, massive upset. Andre Cochet beats Andy Roddick, the hard server, 7-6, 7-6. So Cochet is moving on. Tony Trabert with a giant upset over Roy Emerson in 3 sets. The Rocket Roy Emerson, who had this record for Grand Slams until Sampras broke it. Juan Carlos Ferrero crushing Schwartzman like a grape, 6-2, 6-1. Del Potro upset by Ellsworth Vines, 7-6, 7-6. So Vines will move on. My boy Chapo losing the Davydenko 6-1, 6-2. Why did I even put him in the frickin' tournament? And Carlos Moya, big win over Ash, 6-4, 6-2. Arthur Ashe, that is. Gaston Gaudio lost 6-love, but beat Coric 6-love, 6-2 to come back. Coric, that would have been a massive upset. And Vitas Gutierrez beats Pilic 6-3, 6-2. So Gutierrez will move on. Dominic Thiem beat Bruno Villa 6-4, 6-4. So nice job by Thiem. Baptiste Agut lost the first set to Petra of France 6-2, but won the next 2. Medvedev, big win over Courier 7-6, 6-2. I was shocked. Battle of Sweden saw Sven Davidson shocking Stefan Edberg 6-2, 6-3. I love Edberg. Nastasi beats Leighton Hewitt 6-2, 6-4. Sharav beats Tim Henman 6-love, 6-4. Matt Wielander beats Drobny 4-6, 6-3, 6-2. And Nalbandian beats Kevin Anderson 6-4, 6-3. So we will go by seed. We will start with the 3 seed Pete Sampras versus Fred Perry. Sampras technically ranked number 5. Fred Perry is 3-8 this year. Sampras has a title to his name. He lost the final in Philly to Bill Tilden. He lost the final in Delray Beach to Poncho, and it looked like he was never going to win a final until he beat Felix Lacoste, Agassi, Federer, and Budge. But since then, he hasn't really done much. He has not been to a quarterfinal since, so basically his ranking has dipped. He lost the first round last week to Lacoste, so Sampras needs to jump back up. Fred Perry 3-8. He beat Nishikori in Philly, Buchholz in Memphis, and Crawford in Delray Beach, playing all 3 weeks. The first 3 weeks, but lost the second games onwards. So he's on a 6-match losing streak. He played 2 weeks ago in Germany against John McEnroe. Here we go.
Quiet, please. Sampras to serve. First
Perry.
game.
Give him another
Play.
loss. We shall see. Of course, we have to do the ladies, so kind of have to try something here. Nice.
Love 15.
Okay, autoplay.
6-4. Sampras. Out.
Nope.
6-5. Sampras.
On his racket.
Game and first set,
Perry at least put him
Sampras.
to a first set tiebreak.
7 games to 6.
Perry, of course, was the last British male to win a Grand Slam in 1936 before Andy Murray finally broke it in 2013. So. Nice.
Juice.
Well, Perry was about to win that second set.
Out.
Nope.
Advantage, Sampras.
Got it.
Game, Sampras.
6
games all, second set. Tiebreak.
You might as well watch the tiebreak. Spectate.
Out. Out. 1-0, Sampras. Out. 1-1. 2-1, Perry. 3-1, Perry. Out. 3-2, Perry. 3-all. Out. 4-3, Sampras. 5-3, Sampras. 5-4, Sampras. Out. 6-4, Sampras. Game, set and match, Sampras. 2 sets to love. 7-6. 7-6.
Well, you can't blame Perry. He gave Sampras 2 tiebreaks. Sampras had to work for his match with David Dankel tomorrow. And now we go to his fellow friend, Rene Lacoste. The 13th seed will take on Dwight Davis, the man for why we call it the Davis Cup. Lacoste does have a title to his name. Bet you didn't know that. But yes, he does. He won 3 weeks ago in Las Vegas, beating Medvedev, Emerson, Nastase, Team, Federer, and Budge as the 16th seed. He had, of course, lost that week. The next week in Germany, and then Long Island, he lost the quarters to Mac. That's being Sampras and Emerson. Dwight Davis, 1-3. He beat Johnston in Memphis, lost to Budge. And then in Las Vegas, he faced Ken Carlson and lost, and then lost to Bobby Riggs. This week.
Quiet plays Lacoste to serve.
Lacoste
First game. Win. Play.
Yeah.
Love. Game and first set, Lacoste. 6 games to 4. Out. Game, set and match, Lacoste. 2 sets to love. 6-4. 6-3.
Nicely done by Lacoste. Now let's go to there's Isner. Johnny Isner, the long server, will face Pancho Segura, who is 0-3 in these tournaments. Isner 14-12. He does have a title. I forgot about that. Well, John Isner shocked everyone by winning in Rotterdam. He was number 14. He beat Del Potro, Coric, Nadal, Federer, and Murray. And he beat 3 of the big 4. You got to be good. And then after that, he got to the quarters in Nice, losing to Tilden. But after that, not really much. Pancho Segura 0-3. He's only been 3 matches. Lost to Trabert, Isner, and Gaudio. So Pancho Segura has got to get some help for Thanks.
Quiet, please. Isner to serve. First game. Play.
Well, we'll see what Isner's up. Legendary hard shooting. Nice.
Love 15.
Nice winner. Nice winner.
Game and first set. Segura.
Wow.
6 games to 4.
6-4 on Isner.
15. Love.
He's returned it. Got it.
30. Love.
Isner says, I'm not going
out. Juice. Out.
So, I'll have a chance to win the set. In the match, I'm going to win the set.
Advantage. Isner. Out.
Honcho better be careful.
Juice. Advantage. Isner. Out. Out. Juice.
Chances for Isner to make it 5-5.
Out. Advantage. Segura. Out. Game, set, and match. Segura.
His first
2
win
sets to
of
love.
the tour. He beats
6-4.
Who keeps
6-4.
falling and falling and falling. Big win for Segura. He will now face JC Ferraro in the next round. Well, anyway, we're going to sim Rosewall against Wawrinka. And Rosewall did beat Wawrinka to face Sharov. So Ken Ross. Yeah, that's what we did. Let's go to Andy Murray taking on Bobby Rakes. Both these guys are good in their own way. Bobby Rakes. Ranked 23rd in the tour, but he got to the semifinals in Hamburg 2 weeks ago. He beat Jared Van Krom, got a lot of boos because he beat both Germans. Gaudio and JC Ferraro lose in Lendo. He beat Davis and Nassau, but lost to Federer. Andy Murray, who seeded kind of because of the two guys that have 18 and 14. Got to the semis in Brussels, losing to Edberg. Got to the final in Rotterdam, beating Edberg, Tilden, Borg, and McEnroe, but lost to Isner. Quarterfinals in Monte Carlo against Emerson. He got to the quarters last week, beating Isner and Lando before Federer ruined him.
Quiet, please. Murray to serve. First game. Play.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Out. Love 15. Out. Game and first set. Riggs.
Well,
6 games to 2.
Andy Who, 6-2.
Out.
6-2. And
game, set, and
Riggs.
match. Riggs. 2 sets to love.
6-2, 6-4.
6-2. 6-4.
So Bobby does his job, and now we'll face Carlos Moya. John McEnroe gets Nishikori. And big upset. McEnroe loses Nishikori, Kachi, each Son. 6-1, 6-3. So Nishikori will face Davidson in the round of 6-32. McEnroe out. He probably threw a racket of things. You got Moya versus Riggs. Let's go to 14. Let's go to Ivan Lendl versus Manuel Santana. 3 and 4 versus 19 and 14. Santana, well, he did get to the round 16 in Hamburg, beating Feliz and Buj before losing to a team. and Ivan Lendl. Quarters in Memphis. Got a lot of quarters. And then Hamburg 2 weeks ago, he beat Renshaw, Wielander, Sampras, Djokovic, and Riggs before losing the finals to Rocket Rod Laver. Last week, he lost to Amy Murray, of all people.
Quiet, please. Santana to serve. First
might
game.
fumble.
Play.
They're betting on Santana. I wouldn't. No disrespect to Santana, but it's Ivan Lendl. First to hit deep.
Out. 15, love.
Lendl.
Game and first set. Lendl.
6-3.
6 games to 3.
Lendl inside. Head of the body. Didn't work.
Out. 15, love.
He tried.
Out.
Oy. Got it.
Game and second set. Santana.
Santana's like
6 games to 4.
I'm not going down yet.
1 set all. Out. 15, love. Out.
Under the body. Nope.
6-5. Santana.
Boom.
6 all.
Santana's like, oh, I had a chance to beat Lendl.
7-6. Lendl. Game, set and match. Lendl. 2 sets to 1. 6-3. 4-6. 7-6.
Well, Lendl will now take on Wielander, but yeah, Santana came close. Big Bill Tilden, he'll face off against Tommy Robredo, who's actually beaten him. Robredo beat Tilden in Las Vegas 3 weeks ago, after being Santana. He beat Tilden, but lost to Team. He lost to Agassi 2 weeks ago. He didn't play last week. He's doing fine. The only got, Santana and Tilden. Tilden, number 1, beat Sampras in the final in Philly. After that, he went to the semis in East, losing Nishikori. He lost to Rosewell last week in the first round.
Quiet, please. Robredo to serve. First game.
Will be taught
Play.
a lesson.
Out.
Will he be taught a lesson?
$30-40.
Well, Robredo better finish the job. Ooh.
Juice. Out. Advantage. Robredo.
Got it.
Game and first set. Robredo. 6 games to 2.
I know the Spanish tournament's next week, but still. Gonna have a lot of people in
15, love.
Well, no Nadal.
Game, set and match. Robredo.
Wow.
2 sets to love. 6-2. 6-3.
Well, he beat Tilden once before, so Robredo, a giant ass win. He will face Ellsworth Wines in the round 32 Borg, Renshaw. And it was Borg lost the first set, but won the next two. So Borg will face Nozazi. Great matchup of the 70s coming up. Now let's head to John Budge, the 2 seed against Ricky Renberg. Budge has beaten Renberg. Renberg 3 and 4. He lost to Budge in Nassau last week after beating Tommy Gorman. He's been Bob Bryan twice and Tom Gorman. But now Don Budge has a bit of an advantage over him. He went to the finals in La Quinta, losing to Pete Sampras. Semis in Monte Carlo, losing to Laver. Got to the finals in Vegas after beating Perry Fines, Lando Nishikori, and Laver, but lost to Lacoste. Semis last week, beating Buchholz, Renberg, and then Jimmy Connors, but lost the semis to Roger.
Quiet, please. Budge to serve. First game.
Budge says,
Play.
I got this one.
$15 love. $30-40.
Out. Yet. He knows he's got to do it.
Deuce.
Renberg's not going to let Budge intimidate him.
Advantage. Renneberg. Game. Renneberg. Budge leads 5 games to 3. First set. Game and first set. Budge.
Is like
6 games to 3.
Want to play? We're at the 20-minute mark. We gotta kind of get him on Budge.
Out. 40-15.
Get him and.
Out. 40-30. Game, set, and match. Budge. 2 sets to love. 6-3. 6-2.
Big win for Budge. He will now have to face Dominic Thiem, but it's not so easy. So yeah, we are at the 20-minute mark. We got to go quickly. Federer has to face Cilic, of all people. Marin Cilic, who's 19-13. Federer won a championship. That was not in La Quinta, losing to Sampras in the semis. That was in Houston, beating Del Potro, Lendo, Tilden, Novak, and Borg. After that, semis in Rotterdam, losing to Isner. Quarters in Milan, losing to Djokovic. Semis in Vegas, after being Brody, Felix Roosevelt, and Carlson, he lost to Lacoste. He got to the finals last week. He beat Nishikori, Briggs, Murray, and Budge, and everyone's like, Federer's going to win. But he had to face his old friend Nadal. Fuck. He didn't do well against him. Cilic. Quarter semis in Milan, losing to Sheriff. He didn't even play last week. I'm actually surprised he didn't play last week. I would have thought I had him in. Why did I not have him in New York? Weird.
Quiet, please. Cilic to serve.
Federer
first game. Play.
Against Nadal, I can totally get him.
Game and first set. Federer. 6 games to 4.
Cilic is like, oh, frig.
Love 15.
Am I Federer?
Game, set, and match. Federer. 2 sets to love. 6-4. 7-6.
Huge players against each other. Federer wins. He will now face Cochet. Don Newcomb, the 16th seed, against Guillermo Coria, who has yet to play this year. I'm surprised. Coria's not played this year? Wow. Newcomb's 5-14 and ranked number 16. It's like, no fair. He has not won any tournament. Every tournament he wins a match. Well, last week against Broddick, he loses the next one against McEnroe.
Quiet, please. Coria to serve.
Coria
first game.
It was
Play.
for the French Open, he says. Ooh. And
30-40.
30-40.
Out.
Nope.
Deuce. Advantage, Newcomb. Game, Newcomb. 5 games all, first set. Six, 4. Courier. Game and first set. Courier.
Wow.
7 games to 6.
Big win for Courier here. You kind of have to get it. We're at the 25-minute mark.
Out. Game and second set. Newcomb. 6 games to 3.
Yeah,
1 set all.
Yep, so.
Game, set, and match. Courier.
His first match,
2 sets
Courier.
to 1.
Big win over
7, 6. 3, 6. 6, 4.
So Courier with the giant W. That means he'll face Trebert in the round of 32. We have to sim the other matchups. Jimmy Connors gets upset by Raju Gasquet. He lost the third set 6-3. So Gasquet will face Gaudio. So Jimmy Connors has an upset. Pedro Gonzalez also fell in an upset to Grosjean. So it's Vitas versus Grosjean. 2 more matchups. Andre Agassi beat Bertolucci 6-3, 6-4 to face Medvedev, of course, getting illicit boos from the Italian crowd. And finally, Novak with the win over Bruguera 7-6, 6-4. So he'll face an Albanian. So we get the round of 32. Holy crap. Like, only 2 seeds on the left side of the bracket. Out of a possible 8 seeds, only 2 survived. Federer and Sampras. Everyone else fell. Lots of wildcard matches. Holy crap. And on the right side, only 1 seed fell. Who was the seed that fell? The 8 seed McEnroe. Yeah, the seeds went down like flies on the left side of the bracket. Federer and Sampras may have a shot. Yeah, you have Segura, Ferrero, Fines, and Roberto. One of those guys will be going to the quarterfinals for sure. And you got Gasquet, Gaudio, Gutierrez, Grosjean. You can't make this shit up. 4 guys with the last name starting with the letter G. And one of those guys will be going to the quarterfinals. Well, and none of the... Yeah, like only 1 seed fell. Well, Nishikori will face Davidson. So we'll have action tomorrow. Now we head to the ladies. Ladies in Indianapolis at the U.S. Clay Court. Those in the top 8. Mallory, Bueno, Connolly, Henning, Hingis, Langland, Smith, Court, and Chambers are all on buys. There is one so there's no Steffi Graf. She won last week, so she will have to drop. Well, this was her, second tournament? Yeah. So Graf will have to take part in Indy or LA. She'll be back in Toronto. The worst part is, oh no, it's not. I thought Toronto was the same week as the French Open. No, it's not. It's Indy, LA, Toronto. And the men's side is Italy, Madrid, Florence. So Fiorentina will host the same week as Toronto. Thank goodness for that. I would have flipped out. Anyway, so no Graf, no Martina Navratilova. She had 3 tournaments, right? Martina had to skip Eastbourne, Austria, and Indy. So Martina will be back in Los Angeles. And Chris Evert won her 3rd tournament in Eastbourne, so she has to skip Austria, Indy, and LA. She'll be back in Toronto. So it's kind of a wide open thing, if you will. So we're going to simulate the non-seeded matchups. And Darlene Hard beats Eleanor Goss 6-3, 6-1. You got to see how, yeah, Eleanor Goss, doesn't that looks like a horror female. I don't know why. So Darlene Hard will face Mola Mallory, the 1 seed. Serena beats Alvina Gibson in 3 sets, so Serena wins. Andrescu loses the Darlene round. Boo, hiss. Osborne DuPont, big win over Was. So Osborne DuPont will face Bueno in the round of 32. Sharapova, well, she took second to Steffi Graf. She pulls off the big win over Kvitova to face Mo Connolly. Will Sharapova's magic continue? Oh, and I forgot to mention, Hello Wills Moody would have been a 5 seed in this tournament. 5 or 4? No, she was number 7. No, she would have been number 4 seed. And Hingis would not be seeded number 8. But the problem is because Wills Moody actually lost her match by injury, She has to withdraw for 1 week because of injury stuff. So Wills Moody could not compete. Goolagong versus Dozer, Battle of Australia. Man, that was a brutal battle. 7-6-6, 7-7-6. So Goolagong will move on. Man, that was a tough one. Panetta beat Kerber 6-3-6-4. Svitolina beats Jordan to face Shushin Hanen. Benstich beats Pliskova to face Lalong. Yankovic beat Halep. Big win for Yankovic. She could face her fellow Serbian, but she might not. I don't know. Alice Marble, giant win over Sabalenka to move on. Turner Browery beats Colonel Sperling in the Battle of the Hyphenated Names to face Martina Hingis. Sean Vareva beats Sina Garrison at 6-3 in the third set, so Sean Vareva over Margaret Smith Colt. Conchita Martinez beats Sanchez Ricardo in the Battle of Spain. Kenin beats Gussie Moran in 3 sets to move on. And finally, in the unseeded matches, Sloane Stevens beats Barty to face Dorothea Chambers in the next round. So now let's go to the ladies' match, and we are going to go to Clijsters, the 16 seed, against Schiavone, who's pretty huge, 9-12. Schiavone has been to a pair of quarterfinals. After that, not so much. In Austria last week, she beat Smith Court before losing the Chambers. Clijsters, 16-14, she's all over the place. She got to the semis in the Island, losing to Chris Everett. Quarterfinal. She got to the semifinals last week. She beat Henning, Sanchez, Ricardo, and Langlois, but Steffi Graf freaking beat her. So Clijsters, will she have the momentum?
Quiet plays Clijsters to serve. First game. Play.
Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people said, well, Clijsters was lucky to get
15 love.
A C because of who's not here.
Game and first set, Schiavone.
The set, 6-4.
6 games to 4.
Yeah, there's only 8 seeded matchups, so we're not really going to skip if we have time to skip. What's our clock at? 32, so hopefully we'll get it done within 15 minutes. Well, you got to remember that we're close to being done.
15 love.
Yeah, there's only 8 seeded matchups. A little slow. Play. Andy.
6-2 Clijsters. Out.
No chance for the set.
Out. Game and second set, Clijsters. 7 games to 6. 1 set all. 15 love.
Big one.
Out.
Nope. Get it close. Well, it was like slow. Is it just me?
Out.
Nope.
6-4 Schiavone. Six, 5 Schiavone. Out.
Got it.
Game, set, and match. Schiavone. 2 sets to 1. 6-4. 6-7.
Well, almost
7-6.
In almost 3 hours, Schiavone wins. She'll face Goolagong in the next round. Next, we go to Venus Williams, the 12 seed against Sara Errani, who's 3-14. Why is she number 22? She shouldn't be. She has been Panetta in Italy, Serena in Barcelona, and Sharapova in Berlin. Otherwise, she has done nothing. She's lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, including Celis last week. Venus, number 12 on the list, on the seeding list, 15-14. Quarters in Italy, losing to Everett. Quarters in Birmingham, Edgbaston losing to Conchita. Quarters in Eastbourne, losing to Dorothea. And the quarterfinals last week, beating Goolagong Bueno before losing to Sharapova, of all people.
Quiet plays Errani to serve. First game.
That could give Errani
Play.
The power she needs. We'll see. Got her.
Love 15.
Got
Game and first set, Irani.
Irani.
6 games to
Now,
3.
one set to love.
Out. Love 15. Game and second set, Williams.
Wins this one.
6 games to 3. 1 set all. $15 love.
Irani.
Out. Game, set and match, Irani.
Wow.
2 sets to 1.
What an upset.
6-3.
3 and 14.
3-6.
Start.
6-3.
Well, big win for Irani. She will get to face Marble in the round of 32. One of those girls will get in. Let's go to Monica Seles against Muguruza. 1-1 against each other. Look at the win-loss. They're at 500 against each other. And in real life. So Seles lost the semis to in Orlando to Janine. She lost to Muguruza in Palm Beach the first week. It was like, what the fuck? And then she beat Mugu in Berlin in the round 16, losing the semis to Chris Everett. Christopher went to the quarters last week after beating Irani and Mo Connolly. She got taken out by Chambers. Mugu, as we call her, got to the semifinals Palm Beach first week. 64 ladies. Well, she beat Halep, Seles, Connolly, and Navratilova. It was like, what the heck? And then she lost to Langlois in the semis. It was like, wow. Other than that, she hasn't done much. She hasn't competed since Wimbledon.
Quiet, please. Seles to serve.
Mugu
First game.
Play. We'll see. Seles versus Mugu.
Out.
What's our clock? 37. Okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Game and first set. Seles. 6 games to 3.
So Seles beat Mugu.
$15 love. Deuce.
Mugu's got to try to win this set.
Advantage, Muguruza.
She's like, give me this game.
Deuce.
Oh.
Out.
Next to the net.
Advantage, Muguruza.
Got her.
Deuce. Advantage, Muguruza.
Got it.
Game and second set, Muguruza. 6 games to 1. 1 set all.
1 set off.
Love 15. $30-40.
How's the chance?
Out.
No.
Deuce. Out.
Ooh.
Advantage, Muguruza. Out. Game, Muguruza. Seles leads 5 games to 3. Final set. 40-15. Out.
Delaying the inevitable.
40-30.
There you go.
Game, set and match. Celes 2 sets to 1. 6-3. 1-6. 6-3.
So Monica wins. She'll face Darling Round in the next round. Next we have Tracy Austin, the 15th seed against Ann Jones, 20-12 versus 4-7. Tracy does have a title to her name. She lost the semis in Orlando to Pauline Batts, but won Italy Island against Chris Everett. When you beat Graf and Everett in the same tournament, you know you have momentum. Quarters in Berlin, losing to Henning. She lost to Long in Austria last week. Ann Jones, 4-7. Beat Sharapova in Langlan in week 5, but lost to Everett in the quarterfinals. Beat Winningstall and Eastbourne in Wimbledon. She beat Kuznetsova, but lost to Bueno. She lost to Andreescu last week.
Quiet, please. Jones to serve. First game. Play.
I'll see. Hi, buddy.
Out. Love 15. Out. Out. Game and first set. Austin. 6 games to 4.
So Tracy looking good. I do the body. She's not going for it.
Love 15.
No. Oh,
Deuce.
So Tracy will win this match. Tracy.
Advantage. Austin. Deuce. Advantage. Jones. Deuce. Advantage. Austin.
She's irate. Rightfully so.
Game, set and match. Austin. 2 sets to love. 6-4.
Ann Jones.
6-4.
So Austin wins. So Tracy and Austin will face Conchita Martinez in the next round. Next is, how many more do we have? 4 more. So Pauline Betts, the 13th seed, will face Mary Jo Fernandez. Mary Jo, quarterfinals in Lugano, losing to Martina. Other than that, not much. She hasn't won a place since Wimbledon. Pauline Betts. She got to the finals in Orlando, week 2, being Osaka, Mallory, Langlan, and Austin, but lost to Henin. And she got to the final in Edgbaston, beating Henin, Morvanska, Barty, Davenport, and Smith Court. Not really the best stuff, but Martina put her in her place. She lost last week to Dorfea.
Quiet, please. Fernandez to serve. And first game.
Mary
Play.
Jo could win. We'll see. We shall see.
Game and first set. Bets. 6 games to 1.
Mary Jo. Yes.
Love 15. Out. Deuce.
That's something to win on Mary Jo's racket.
Out. Advantage. Bets. Deuce. Advantage. Fernandez. Out. Game, Fernandez. Bets, leads 5 games to 3, second set.
3 second set.
Out! Game, set and match. Bets. 2 sets to love. 6-1. 6-3.
She's on twice, so Bets will win, and she will now have to face Serena in the next round. Lindsay Davenport's a 10 seed against Osaka San. 1-1 against each other. 3 wins for Osaka. She's won once against Davenport. Well, she beat Kenin in Palm Beach, losing to Henin. Then her second win was against Davenport in Lugano, losing to Chambers. And then in the French Open, she beat Winningstall, but lost to Henin. She lost last week to Arantxa Sanchez Facario. Davenport, the 14th seed. I think she's been to a final. Semis in Italy, losing to Everett. Semis in Barcelona, losing to Hingis. What's squirt? Squirt. Quarters lost in Birmingham. Wimbledon, she got to the semis. She beat Jankovic, Turner, Graf, which was the big one, and then 14-12 against Mo Connolly before losing the Martinez semis. She got taken up with Bueno in the first round.
Quiet, please. Davenport to serve. First game. Play. Out! 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 30-40.
Davenport's very careful. She would like to win the set. From the stands.
Deuce.
Better not lose her cool.
Advantage, Osaka. Game, Osaka. 6 games all, first set. Tie break.
We're going to close to 50 minutes after the tie break.
Out!
I think that this will just...
1-0, Osaka. Out! 2-0, Osaka. Out! 2-1, Osaka. 2-all. Out! (3-2) Davenport. Out. 4-2 Davenport. 4-3 Davenport. 5-3 Davenport. Out. 6-3 Davenport.
It's not cold anymore.
Game and first set Davenport. 7 games to 6.
So Davenport win the first set. Can't have that. So.
Game and second set Osaka. 6 games to 3. 1 set all.
Yeah, we hit the 50-minute mark.
Out. 30-40. Out.
Osaka.
Game, set and match Davenport. 2 sets to 1. 7-6. 3-6. 7-5.
So Davenport will now take on Sophia Kenin, 2 auto plays. Billie Jean King beats Maddie Keys. Big win for her. She'll face Panatta, and Louise Braun will fall to Ivanovic. So it's the battle of Serbia, Ivanovic and Jankovic. Round of 32, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seeds. We do have one matchup of non-seeded. It's Gulagon Scufoni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right side with two matches, Ivanovic, Yankovic, and Marble Orani being the ones that will be simulated, and someone will be those guys will go into the Sweet 16 to see what ends up happening. Anything can happen in this tournament. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.